Hello guys. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope your weekend was as fun as mine. Happy Monday and welcome back to the Chelsea Godfather channel. It's the Chelsea Godfather reporting back to duty. Please subscribe to my channel for regular Chelsea updates. Guys, let's talk about our midfield man, our maestro, Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez. I mean, this is a name that just splits opinions within the um, Chelsea fan base, right? There's just you're either on one side or on the other side, right? There's the fan base that just they don't see anything positive. They don't see value, or they don't see much value in Enzo. They feel like, obviously, the fact that we paid 100 million for his services. I don't know. Maybe they were expecting something close to Messi that will score 30 or 40 goals every year. I don't know which Enzo. I don't know which Enzo that some of our fans had expected to get at Chelsea, right? And then there's the other half of the fan base. Obviously, I'm in that other half of the fan base that sees Enzo as a work in progress, and even as a work in progress, he's still an elite player. He's an elite player. He's a unique mid fielder. He's unique in what he brings to your midfield play. Yeah, there's areas where he lacks, right? The areas where he is lacking is uh, obvious. For me, it's two areas. The main area is in terms of just overall athleticism, right? Overall athleticism. That's the number one area. In that he's not the guy. He's not. He doesn't have Lavia's leg. He doesn't have Caicedo's legs. He doesn't have Kante, Kovacic. He's not that type of midfielder that can run up and down the pitch, right? So when we lose the ball in the opposition's half, then sometimes he will get. It's not that he can't, but he will get caught behind the run of play, and he doesn't look good during those moments, and that's where his detractors tend to find fault in his play. But I mean, Enzo was never built that way. Guys, you either have it or you don't. He was never built that way. That's not an attribute that helped him, that he had, that he used to help Argentina win the World Cup and win the Copa America, right? So I mean, you can play you can perform well in midfield without necessarily having Kante's legs, right? There's more than one way to skin a cat. I mean, I hope I said that right. And what I'm trying to say is that again, his weaknesses. I mentioned the fact he doesn't get up and down the field. The other weakness is his shooting. He's shooting from outside the box. Needs to improve. I mean, can he shoot? Yes, he can shoot from outside the box. We've seen him score a very brilliant free kick away at Aston Villa last year. So he is able to actually do it, but he needs to work on it so that he can at least be able to hit the target with consistency. And especially if you're going to wear Frank Lampard's number 8, yeah, then we expect to see that ball flying into the back of the net from time to time from areas outside the box. And so that's definitely an area that Enzo needs to work on. But apart from that, for me, he is exactly what I was hoping that we would get. Right? I mean, I've seen him as our own version of the next Luka, Modric. If you watch Modric in his prime, obviously, we watched them play at Tottenham before he went to Madrid. But if you watched him in his prime, what like what he brings to the table. Even in his prime, he wasn't a player that would score a lot of goals, and he definitely has never been that player that would be getting up and down the field. Right now, does he cover? He covers and whatnot, right? So I mean, Enzo can cover for you, and he can definitely win balls for you. He can win tackles. He's not a player that is shy to get his foot in there to try and help his team win the ball back, right? So what you get from Enzo is a midfielder who will help you to regulate play. He's a midfielder that will control the pace of play for you, that will help to basically spread the football. In the American sense of football, he's a bit of a quarterback. He's more like a quarterback, a guy that will drop back, look, okay, who's open? Is it the short pass? All right, I'll give it to the short guy for the short pass. Is it the long field pass all the way on the other side of the field? I will switch the play to the far winger. Or is it a back pass, or do I just hold on to the ball and run with the ball and just use my legs and try and make a play happen? That is Enzo in a nutshell. And once you understand that that's what he does, and he's the only a midfielder that we have that can do that, then you begin to see the value in Enzo's play. And guys, if you don't see that value, trust me, another club is going to be so happy to basically take him off of our hands, because there's only one Enzo in football as of right now, and so he's definitely a very highly valued player. Obviously, Madrid is already beginning to sniff around. I mean, I don't expect him to be sold anytime soon. I mean, this ownership group is not necessarily in the business of buying high value players just to quickly turn them around for a sale. I mean, yeah, in as much as it's a business, there's FFP, there's PSR, and so on and so forth. At the end of the game, this Chelsea team is being built so that we can get back to the top where we used to be, to win the league titles, to win the Champions League titles, and so on and so forth. So for me, again, Enzo is a massive piece of our midfield play. I feel like he should be obviously not going to be the first on the sheet, but he should be a regular. I mean, we already have Caicedo doing the hard work, almost like in a holding midfield point of view. And then we need Enzo to kind of balance that out. We don't need, again, this is me. I mean, you guys can feel free to disagree with me. I feel like for most of these games, we don't need Enzo and Lavia, two quote unquote midfielders that can run all up and down the field. That's not we need one guy that will run and cover, and another guy like Enzo that can see the whole pitch and use his pass to link up with our rest of our players in the final third area of the pitch. As the saying goes, the ball always moves faster. The ball moves faster than the legs. If you understand this game, you know that the ball always, you can run as fast as you want, but when you pass the ball, it's going to get there quicker. Then you can use those legs and dribble and run with the same ball. So that's what Enzo, brings to the table. And, we already saw, hopefully, last week, well, not last week, just a few days ago at King, Power, Stadium against, Leicester, where he was voted man of the match after helping us win 2-1. He has scored one goal and had one assist in the game, and did a lot of other great things in between those. And so we're just hoping to see more and more of that for Enzo and for Chelsea onwards and upwards. Our next game again is midweek. I believe it's on Thursday. I think it's on Thursday in Germany. UEFA Conference League. Don't ask me the name of the team. I still haven't gone to look it up. But the last time I checked, I know it's Bundesliga team. They were They were right around 10th or middle of the table. So I don't know, but I guess at some point in time I'm gonna do a pregame show on that. Guys, how do you feel about Enzo? And is he the player that we need to ginger up our midfield player and just increase our goals, increase our assists, so we can continue to stack these 3 points and just keep rising, in this table. We're in third place, and City, it seems like they're kind of wobbling. Liverpool won barely. They barely beat the worst team in the league 3-2, and they actually needed two cheap goals to actually help them win that game. Guys, there's so much games. There's a lot that can happen. But as Chelsea fans, we just have to focus on our games, on our goals, our vision, and hopefully by God's grace we will finish this season strong and with a lot of success. Guys, feel free to comment below. Take care. God bless you guys. Peace.